10 inches from the ground while you're laying on your belly.
Oh, so it's like super inverted.
Yeah, it's like a vagina.
It's like a pussy.
Not like it is. Wouldn't be in this relationship if it was a penis.
Yeah.
Bunch of real life bonus hole.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my girl likes me sucking on her clit. You know, it's like 4 or 5 inches.
You know, if you suck on the area, the void, it'll pop out like a balloon.
If you want to stimulate Boz, though, you got to get one of those battery powered spray fans, like the handheld spray fans.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Moisten them up and then fucking blow them down.
Because it's so deep, it's so up in there, like you can't reach it.
I mean, you know, didn't have to bust me out that fucking hard, dude. Jesus.
You're gonna have to get a fucking penis pump. It's gonna have to work, for the first 30 minutes just to break the surface.
God. Okay. Damn, I didn't know we were going that hard in on me. Okay.
Like, damn, I didn't know we were fucking getting on my shit today.
I guess so. Okay. I'll remember this. Roll for initiative.
Master! B.A.T.R. Cast! Bass on the left and Slacker on the right. Two idiots who masturbate all night, talking about nothing at all, just throwing shit at the wall. This tavern's got no atmosphere. Ever since we stepped in here, pull up a chair and pick up a drink, 'cause we got topics that'll make you not think. Master B.A.T.R. Cast.
Oh, grab your fucking dreidel.
I'll stab you with my fucking menorah, you motherfucker. You grab my dreidel. I made it out of clay, you bitch.
All this hate seems forced, man. It's
Oh,
almost like Postel's getting to you.
Jesus Christ.
Like, listen, Axel, you got to turn heel in this next fucking episode.
Right? Just go after Boz. Go for the jugular. Go for his, his culture that he doesn't even.
It's
really
going to be hard to
celebrate.
find underneath his 7 fucking.
Yeah, that's why
necklace,
that fucking carne asada came out like a fucking
Oh, you want to see it?
fucking sandwich from Cat's Deli.
You want to see the carne
It's
asada?
like, oh, this carne asada tastes really strongly of pastrami. I wonder how that happened.
Where's the carne asada? Let's see.
Editor, put the carne asada up on screen, please. I'm gonna just do editing call outs this whole time.
Every time you do it, I want Boz to just edit in a big ass fucking no, period.
There, I sent it to
That
the
sounds like even
Adventurers
more
Guild.
work than actually putting the shit in.
For like 3 frames.
So that right
It
there
looks like shit from a butt.
That looks dry as fuck.
Yeah, it does, because it's not. It's wild, dude.
Well, no. What the fuck does that? Yeah, it does, because it ain't,
does look
bro.
dry as shit, but it's not. That's the wild part. That shit was juicy and tender.
Looks like the side of a redwood.
Looks like the side of your mother's ass if you keep talking.
Probably.
He goes, yep, I believe it. That tracks. But yeah, no, that shit came out good.
You're gonna have to make me some.
Oh, okay. I'll get right to it. Bring your fat
thanks,
ass some
baby.
fucking carne asada.
2 weeks from now, there's going to be like fucking rotted meat covered in maggots shows up in a box to your doorstep. A
Oh.
leaky fucking box.
I'll show up to it. I'll show up to his house with my fist
throw 'em at
covered
the
in
fucking
carne
window.
asada fucking seasonings. Here you go, bitch. My other hand will have
So much
toothpaste
violence.
on it.
So much violence, your people.
You know.
No wonder they were stuck fucking lost for 40 years. And everybody who was going to give them directions ran the other fucking way.
Shit. All right, and now welcome back. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Today's episode, we have a very special guest who's on the spectrum. Axel. How are
Hi guys,
you?
it's me. I'm back.
Oh, we got Kieran O'Flanagan here today. And we're gonna talk.
Hello.
We're gonna talk a little bit about his character.
Aurelius, get the fuck out of here. We wanted Kieran.
You're gonna get all three.
Oh, we're gonna get Balthazar too. I forgot.
It might be in there somewhere. I don't know.
But yeah, we're going to talk about his characters. We're going to talk about Discord and the shit they've been doing. And we're going to talk about commenting on comments. So let's get right into the commenting on comments. Axel, would you like to read or Slacker, would you like to read the comment?
I would love to, my friend. So this is
Yes, man, piece of
on
shit.
episode from 2 weeks ago, I think 20 something.
Let's see.
I don't know which episode it is. I just have the
Could
screenshot.
you put that up on the screen?
It's
Jamie, could you put that up?
It's episode 28, The Patchwork Children.
Episode 28. The HP1 comments. I like Dave the Deathclaw. The chameleon part would prove useful for stealth. I vote the mutant hound should be named Pepe only because I wrote in a hound in my fic called Poochie Pie that got that nickname, but brick suits. As for getting a super mutant, hound, Dave, and a pair of ghouls into somewhere like Diamond City, I don't know if Speechmaster Ravi could swing that one. I can only imagine the look on Nick's face when he encounters the party next. Yeah.
So yeah, that got switched up pretty fucking fast because Dave the Deathclaw is now Davina the Deathclaw, and yeah,
You're spoiling the new fucking episode, you piece of shit. What if
I
people
know,
haven't watched
I
by
know.
the time this has come out?
you know,
Came out.
and that's the thing is sometimes that happens. But yeah, no. Let's see. Yeah, they got themselves an egg now that either they were gonna take care of or they were supposed to just sit there and watch. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and as for renaming Brick Pepe, I mean, that's something you're going to have to bring up with Mydorth. Seems pretty attached to Brick, and seeing what the fuck happened to Hummy in the last episode when I wasn't there, I don't know if I want to ask him to change it.
Hell, I don't think I'd want to ask that man anything.
Yeah.
He may snap and just go, I crush hands.
Snap off your fingers one by one and feed him to Brick as treats.
Right? A little
I
fucking
cast Hand Crush.
sausages.
The fucking pepperonis.
Yeah, that one. I was trying to think
Not
of
just for dogs. FYI.
The Red Rocket theme.
Oh God, it's not just what your dog gets. Red
Faces of innocent
Rocket.
children. It is what your dog gets. Considering that mutant hounds are just mutated Hulk pit bulls.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're fucking staring at every wasteland 6-year-old like a snack.
Jesus. That's probably why you don't see.
We're gonna get the ASPCA in this bitch. Like, pit bulls are a fine breed.
Even
I would
irradiated.
really love to go to like a fucking government job center, like those fucking conventions that they have for like job fairs. And I would love to see the fucking ATF stand just right next to like a K9 training stand. Fucking poetry in that irony.
God.
Dog's got a gun. The dog's got a gun.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ruby Ridge the shit out of that fucking thing.
Yeah, no, fucking having a chameleon Deathclaw in the party is not gonna lie, quite OP.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely
That's
OP.
That's if we can protect the A, because if so, Dave is going to be our best friend. If not, she's going to fucking kill us.
Very true.
That is true.
Very true.
Which that's also why I wanted to have a couple people stay back.
I was willing to do it, but
yeah,
Bush wasn't living.
No, not at all. Well, I think it was the three of us were going to stay back, but I guess we can't just send two people ahead. Because I'm a little worried about fucking war zones. Is my worry is like, all right, well, what are we going to do with this egg when we got to go to the next part of wherever the fuck whatever we're tracking?
We should scavenge for fucking bubble wrap or something.
I scavenge for a egg carton and some bubble wrap and a parachute. A cereal box.
And over to Bush, he's just playing soccer with it.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's give it to the biggest fucking member of the party. I'm like, yeah, I could have the egg. No, Bush like egg.
Let's be honest. You can't let Hummy hold it because as soon as he touches that thing with his fucking hand, the baby Deathclaw on the egg is going to go septic.
Oh, God. Ugh.
So our options are basically Bush and Kieran because Axel doesn't want anything to do with it as much as he can help it. And I don't think Graf does either.
Well, sure, shit didn't care about watching it. And he's like, bring the fucking thing with us.
Well, and I had to play Hummy as there's eggs. Oh, I could go for some eggs. Anytime I play Hummy the Cuck, he's always sounding Jew as hell.
It sounds like Mort.
Right? Oh! He crushed my hands. And
jeez, these eggs, I don't understand why we have to just keep them. Can't we just eat this egg? Oh.
Is it kosher? Is it kosher?
Has it been drenched in salt and sat there to cure for 40 days and 40 nights? Oh, see, it's symbolic, just like Noah and the ark.
Oh, shit.
The real question is the Deathclaw cloven of hoof?
Oh, that is a good point. I don't know. Do that? No, they're not.
They've got the
They got regular ass feet, right?
They got lizard feet.
Claws, duh. Fuck me.
He's over here. I was playing too much Doom.
He's like, no, they have claws. Of course, they're not cloven of feet. Like if fucking fiction would follow that one rule of biology.
Well, it's like otherwise it gets real blasphemous if you eat a Deathclaw in a fucking Fallout game.
Well, here's the
so as long as you drain the blood from the Deathclaw and you prepare it kosher, you're probably all right. Just retconning Hummy to be Jewish.
Well, here's the real kicker.
No, what we're doing is we're retconning fucking Christianity lore.
Oh, Jesus. Well, here's the real kicker,
same thing. The fucking first 5 books of the Bible are the Talmud.
In Doom, they have demons in there that have the split hoof. You know, like cow hooves.
Or the Torah, not the Talmud. I think Talmud is something else.
For the feet. I got that one demon that's got a split hoof, and you could totally eat him because he's kosher. He's a clean animal.
Aren't they not supposed to like chew their own cud either or some shit?
No, they're supposed to chew the cud. God, we're going to get religious as fuck in here in a second.
I'm going to look up these kosher laws real quick. This is taking a way fucking left-hand turn.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm interested.
Thank you for the comment, Kitty HP1. We appreciate it very much.
We're
now getting into a religious conversation, which I'm going to try to steer the fuck away.
Which are definitely the multiple things. One of the things that you're not supposed to talk about.
Oh, yeah, YouTube and their fucking bullshit. Jesus.
No, not YouTube. I'm just saying in general, as a general good rule of business, don't talk about politics or religion. Oh. And honestly, with the religion we're talking about, we might hit both of them.
I mean, before and after every session, we break that rule God knows how many times.
Yeah, but I mean, that's between...
That's probably why we lost our advanced features on YouTube. Hell, I don't even know why.
They're like, yeah, these are... You got too many issues on your channel. It's probably because we swear all the time.
Well, here's the kicker. How the fuck?
There's no way we could get rid of that without paying an editor to sit down and watch all this.
Yeah, no kidding. Bleeping all of our shit out. Jeez.
That's gonna take. That's too. I think it'd be too much to the point where like even AI would fuck that up.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. Fucking YouTube popped us for some shit. Didn't tell us what shit. Didn't give us a clue. Just said, hey, you lost your advanced features. we strive to build safe and engaging communities, and it's just like, okay, so what did we do wrong? Got no clue. Maybe it's the cussing, maybe it's the you know, the graphic nature of the games that we play. Who the fuck knows? But we lost our advanced features without any fucking reason. Well, true reason.
I mean, we ain't special. I'm sure YouTube does that.
Could be that trafficking ring that you have.
Oh,
could
yeah.
be what? It could be what?
Oh, it could be that trafficking ring that Boss has.
Could be.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, you learned that at tier 2 of B.A.T.R. As a tier 2 B.A.T.R. member.
Now today we're gonna teach you how to traffic. What you gotta do.
Tier
3. Yeah, it's like Tate University.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
and tier 3, you become part of the trafficking ring. We break into your house in the middle of the night and put a fucking chloroform.
Yeah, but to get
bag
into tier
bed.
2 to learn about the trafficking ring, we have to take pictures and video of you in compromising situations.
Yeah, if you go straight from just a normal subscriber to tier 3, if you go from a normal subscriber just to tier 3 right away with no in between, that gets real jarring real fast.
Yeah, it's a you're like, oh my god, oh sorry, fuck, we fucked the permissions up on the new Gilded server.
Oops. Oops. But yeah, no.
God, somebody's gonna show up to one of our houses with a fucking gun like Pizzagate. They're gonna be like, oh, on the internet, they said it themselves. It's real. It's real. It's gonna be fucking Gary.
B.A.T.R. Gate.
Oh, that needs to be put on a t-shirt.
Well, we got another idea for merch that's never going to get made.
I came back from B.A.T.R. Gate, and all I got was this t-shirt.
Yeah, I got back from B.A.T.R. Gate.
But no, fucking, what I'm gonna do because of that shit, I'm gonna just start uploading not just to YouTube, but to other sites like Rumble and BitChute. That way we can kind of
so we can stay the same level of fucking
well, no, because here's the kicker.
Fame.
We have a follower on each
fame with 100.
We have a follower on each one, and like I was telling Axel,
isn't that you?
No, it's not me. Like, I haven't uploaded to that shit in months, if not years, and we got one follower on there, and they followed like a month ago. All of our shit on BitChute has over 100 fucking views, and I'm talking the long format shit, not the short format shit. The on Rumble, the shit's getting, you know, around 100 views, but the kicker is you could start earning money with 100 subscribers. That's
I'm gonna get a check in the mail.
They'll give you a couple Lucy's and 5 cents, a wooden nickel. So you've reached your 100 subscribers. Here's a wooden nickel and a couple Lucy's.
The first check
Some
is
currency to Old Davy's Crab Shack.
But no, that shit just blows
Gonna be going
my
down
mind.
back to the fucking sharecropping.
Well, no.
Here's fucking money for the local store over here instead of paying you actual money.
Well, but that shit just blows my fucking mind. Because it's just like, Jesus, you know, we're getting traction more so on something we ain't been fucking uploading on. And
that just shows how shit YouTube's fucking system for engagement is, like, for fucking recommending
Well,
shit.
it's gotten to the point where, like, I remember back in the day, like, if you had somebody like us, like, not saying we're fucking entertaining. I mean, I guess we got like 100 people, but to me, that's not like, not going to put ourselves up there.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's more and less than a lot of people think it is, right? Because, like, it is impressive. 100 people bothered to fucking click the button.
Yeah, 100
and in reality,
people gave a shit. But in reality, what I'm saying,
on YouTube don't even have any subscribers, probably, or they have like 1 or 2 random bot subscribers, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, what I'm more getting at is like the fact that, like, old YouTube, like, if you had somebody like us, right, where it was like, we're swearing, we're this and that and whatever, and we're saying unhinged shit. back in the day, fucking YouTube wasn't really moderated like that. So you had all crazy ass fucking people just putting up random ass videos that, like, if they were gonna swear in there, there's no saying you can't.
Yeah.
Until later on, and then they ended up launching the YouTube Partner Program, and it's like, all right, well, you don't really need to clean up your act that much because, like, these people are willing to run ads on your stuff, and then, like, it's gotten to the point now where it's now if you're trying to start out and you're starting out and you're filthy, terrible people like us, it's definitely like the algorithm. I feel like it doesn't give you as much of an option because if it's going to go and penalize you and not spread your content as much because you're not as advertiser friendly, which makes sense from a business standpoint for them. I get it, but it just doesn't incentivize us to do anything other than, hey, let's clean up our act, that's not us. I know that's not us. Yeah. So we gotta find a way around that somewhat, which is kind of word of mouth, I guess, would probably be what it would be. Like back in the day, more word of mouth instead of just like relying on getting pushed to the front page.
Pretty much. I mean, the thing that irritates me the most, even before I ever recorded anything with you guys, even before like being in any sort of content was even a thought in my mind, I was just a fucking viewer on YouTube. I think that pissed me off so much about how they moderate, like, what's good and what is good for advertiser friendly, right? Is that like they changed the rule so many times. So when it first rolled out, I think it was like the first minute or whatever you couldn't swear, and they changed it to 30 seconds because people were complaining, and they went to the extreme and said, oh, okay, like, if you have any profanity at all in your video, you're getting like limited monetization or no monetization.
Yeah, because there's not as many
on whoever moderates the fucking thing, and it was like based on whoever fucking investigated your claim for monetization. However they were feeling that day determined what level of fucking monetization you would get. And now I think it's like 5 minutes.
Which is, I don't have a problem with that if you're like going down the route of like, hey, let's, make sure kids aren't watching this.
Yeah, but YouTube
don't do it for when you have,
right,
exactly. But I'm saying, as well as I do that most people aren't logged into YouTube Kids. But what I'm saying is, say you have an account and you verify that you're whatever age, or say I don't think they really have age verification like that to really confirm, but say you say that you're 18, right? I think that when you say you're 18 and you're okay with seeing the videos that are like adult content, more so adult content, obviously it's not going to be fucking, it's YouTube, we know that. But I'm saying you shouldn't be penalized, like the creators shouldn't be penalized at that point. So it should push to that majority of the audience that is 18 and over. Obviously, if you're a kid, they should not be watching our shows. And if you are a child that is watching our fucking stuff, please don't.
Exactly.
Or at least let me be ignorant as I am right now and don't say, hey, I'm 15. I love watching your guys' content, because then I'm going to be like, God damn it, we're corrupting the youth. And that's not what this was about.
Well, and our shit really isn't geared towards anybody under the ages of 21, let's be honest.
No,
our shit's geared towards, the adult mind. The, we fucking jump around.
Childish. We're childish as fuck.
We're childish as fuck.
But we are like Monty Python.
But it's more
I am John
Cleese. We're geared towards adults or 13-year-olds in a Call of Duty lobby.
Well, not even basically. Then. Not even then. Because here's my thing. My thing is,
if you have the mind of a 13-year-old in a Call of Duty lobby.
When I'm uploading the videos, it always says, is this for kids? No, this is not for kids.
No, it is not.
Now, here's the real kicker.
Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, it's cool. I guess we're making this about you, dude. Jesus.
What the fuck? I didn't know
sorry, that just scared the shit out of
me. Here at this hour. What is going on? I told you later. I said PM, not AM.
No.
Jesus
so
Christ,
what happened was
10 PM.
in the fucking hallway of my house, like a doorway to my aunt's room always stays open. And sometimes a draft comes through, and I guess the draft just fucking slammed the door shut. It like shook the whole house.
Is your aunt dead?
Not as far as I know.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Because I was going to say, if she's dead, I'm like, bro, you got to move. It's haunted.
But no, like,
I don't care. There's already ghosts where I fucking work.
when I'm
like,
when I'm uploading the videos, it asks, you know, is this for kids? No. Now here comes the real sticky part. Is this 18 and over only? Now when you click
I would say yeah.
Well, it is, but when you click that, we've gotten zero fucking views. And it's just like our audience is between
so they
the
want
ages,
it in a gray area.
Well, and that's the thing is our audience is between the ages of 24 to 60 apparently. And I think that's Postel. But
Gotta be, bro.
well, I mean
Gotta
the 60, the age range of 60 is, you know, fucking 1% of our views. So I mean it's not hard to kind of put two and two together.
1% and nothing,
you know,
ain't a lot.
So that's the thing is when you hit, oh, it's 18 only, your shit doesn't get pushed at all. And if it does get pushed, it's because you've established a larger fan base than we have.
Because most people don't put their birthday in, or they used to not put their birthday in when they signed up for a YouTube account. I don't know if it's changed now.
I've never put my birthday in. I fucking just always used a bullshit fucking birthday because I don't fucking know YouTube.
Well, and the thing is,
they like to get leaked fucking constant and hacked constant.
Everybody gets leaked and hacked constantly. I'm fucking sure China knows all about what the fuck I do on the internet.
I'm sure China's behind what you do on the internet.
Yeah, it could be, you know.
But no, I mean it's
a few Asian women in my feeds.
You know, the thing is fucking it's hard to grow on a platform that, you know, wants to push certain types of content. You know,
well,
the reaction videos, those get pushed hard. Now, here's the thing. When we started this, we started like, hey, let's just be ourselves. And we've amassed, you know, over 100 followers. Or 100 subscribers. And I'm proud of that. I'm very proud because not once have we been clickbaity, not once have we been misleading. Until now.
Now every video is going to have pictures of Donald Trump
BATR podcast
in the thumbnail.
Gone sexual.
But no, I mean, we've done it our way. I mean, I still see on Reddit too. These people are like, I just started yesterday and I've got over 1,000 subscribers. You look at their content, it's just repost shit.
Well, and that's easy to fucking do, bro. Because like if we were just doing those shorts where it's like they play Family Guy in the right hand and then like a movie in the left hand with like crazy loud fucking music over it and some guy in the bottom corner, one of us fucking just having our face on a green screen in the bottom corner, just going like, wow. Yeah. Like, bro, we would be hitting crazy amounts of followers just off of people that are like, you know, oh, cool, I'm going to listen to this fucking Reddit story. There's literally people that grab stories off of Reddit, like subreddits.
Yep.
And they grab the stories and they grab the comments and they just have AI read the fucking thing. And then they have shit to keep you distracted on the side so you don't scroll off.
Minecraft they got parkour.
Or the
shitty Minecraft parkour. That one dude. I'm not going to say I haven't watched these fully through because some of the stories that they say on there are fucking
it is
wild.
Literally shit that's like those people are clever because it's shit that's like designed to grab your attention because there's so much shit going on. Like, I'm not saying it's not smart. It is. And I hate to admit it, I've watched through a bunch of them too.
But it's cheap.
Yeah.
Well, and
it's cheap.
You know, I mean, fuck. Ouch. These people that are, you know, bitching about AI art and, you know, how they're, you know, not wanting to watch videos that contain AI art. What's the first fucking thing I did? I was like, you know what? Time to look for an artist. And because I mean, shit, if the AI shit's turning people off, you know, yeah, it's easier on me because I'm doing everything. And I'll cut a corner with some AI, but Jesus Christ, if that's what's turning people off, fine. You know,
and I don't think it is fully, at least. There's a split.
Not. I hope not.
There's definitely some people that it is, and there's some people that like it's not. Like there's always going to be people hardcore like,
well, sure.
Oh no, I'm not going to fucking. Oh, that's cheap. This and that. Da, 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 da. But it's like, bro, not everybody is an artist or can pay for fucking people to do art shit. So like using it for a logo, using it for character art, I don't really have a problem with. And of course, I'm going to be biased because that's exactly what I used it for. But some people it matters.
Well, and that's the thing is if we have if our subscribers, half of them are just like, yeah, I'm not watching this shit because, you know, they're using AI. Fine, whatever, you know, but
yeah, but it's not like we're using, my thing is we're not using scripts and what the content itself isn't AI.
No, but
so that's the thing where I'm like, oh no, there's AI used because we decided to fucking make a AI logo so that because we don't know how to fucking do art, and if we try to do it ourselves, it looks like shit, and we're not trying to spend money on an artist yet because we don't have no fucking money. It's like that's where my thing is like, all right, if that's gonna turn you off, then fuck you, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I think as long as you're like upfront, like, hey, this contains AI, I think as long as you're honest about it, that's fine.
Well, and that's what I've been trying
because
like
our content isn't AI. The shit that matters, the creativity portion of it, is not AI. We're not saying, hey, put together a fucking, hey, make a 4-person D&D table thing.
Well,
and then we literally have it create a 1-hour D&D audio file that we just end up posting up, which I'm pretty sure you could do now.
You can, but here's the thing. That's far too much fucking work that any of you guys are willing to fucking do. I mean, let's be honest. If I gave you guys a script and said, hey, read this script, not a fucking single one of you would actually read the script.
No, hell no.
Because that's
made
too
this
much.
Point in an earlier episode too.
I'm not trying to be a fucking actor, bro.
Well, but I mean, let's cut to shit. I'm DMing for a group of lazy motherfuckers. I mean, let's be honest. I ask you guys, hey, come up with a character for this thing. You guys come up with a character, and it's like, oh, I'll build their backstory as time progresses. Well, Mr. O'Flanagan.
Hey, all I'm saying is, Boz, you can't paint me with that brush because I've been fucking like ballistically autistic with how fucking meticulous I've been with Axel's backstory.
Very true, very true. But my thing is it's too much fucking work.
Hey, now I had a really good backstory for my one-shot character.
You did. But here's
which is a shame that I wasted that on a fucking one-shot.
But here's my thing. You know, I used AI to just help me out because it's a lot of fucking work. You know, I mean, you guys got to see when I transferred everything
to the human race.
When I transferred everything over from the Discord server to the Guilded server. You guys got to see just how much shit is actually there that you guys didn't normally get to see. So, yeah, I cut corners with maybe a logo or a thumbnail. But if that's what's turning off, half or the majority of our viewers, then fine. I'll switch it up. That's no issue at all. I mean, fuck, we got an artist now. It's one of those things. And I've been working with her to come up with thumbnails and shit like that going forward. But it's one of those things where it's just like, Jesus Christ. Now, have I been hiding the fact that we use AI in our shit? No. I've straightforward in the description, you can see it says some of the images in this video are AI generated. I mean, straightforward.
Jesus. Whose roommates are doing fucking violent feng shui in the background?
What are you talking? You can fucking hear that?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear it, motherfucker.
Bro, I just closed the fucking fridge.
Jesus Christ, what's your fridge made out of glass?
That was all the fucking beer that's in
there. But no, I mean, we've been pretty straightforward and honest about, our use of AI. But at the same time, it's just like, our content is legit. We, and I think that's what's getting us in trouble with YouTube is how legit our shit is. Because we don't.
Well, it's definitely we don't censor ourselves. We're not a clean group of fucking guys.
And granted, there are plenty of people that don't censor themselves and are just naturally a lot more clean-mouthed than us. which is awesome for them.
Which is fucking weird when you hear a grown ass man say, "What the frick?" I'm sorry.
I mean,
it's fucking weird.
It's weird. It's almost wholesome in a way. And when I said, "Oh, good for them," I know that sounded like me being an asshole. Like, no, that's genuinely good for you. If you don't feel the need to use to cuss, or as I like to call them, sentence enhancers. If you don't feel the need to use them, that's great, because you know, if you're swearing every 2 seconds like we do,
oh god,
it does kind of.
I use my shit as a crutch. It's a problem. It's bad. Actually, I should probably clean my shit up a little bit.
Instead of saying, we say fuck.
Take away Aurelius's ability to use curse words, and he'll just grovel and cry. He won't know what to do.
Folds under the pressure.
I don't know what to do. I haven't been this real with myself. I haven't been this real with myself since I was a child.
Which is funny. Speaking of AI, that kind of segues into our topic of
Google VO3.
Discord, and how they have planted an AI bot that you can't see, you can't block, but it's fucking there.
It's like fucking. It's called NSA bot.
No, it's called what the hell is it called?
It's called the Patriot Act.
Jesus. But no, what's it called? I think I sent it to who did I send it to?
Well, I think I sent it to you.
You sent it to me. And I kind of was just like whatever about it, because we don't use the Discord bot to fucking do anything. You know, we
have a bunch of shit programmed into the Discord that you made, and we never fucking use it.
Yeah, well, because it doesn't apply anymore. But you'd sent it to me.
I don't know. I mean, the Pokemon shit still works, no?
Yeah, it does. Oh, here it is. It's Domo AI Official. And what it is if you want to edit an image in Discord, you would use this thing to help you. Now, people were flipping the fuck out about it because, it's going to steal my art, because it uses art that you plug into it to learn. And, you're going to steal my art, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, whatever. I kind of just blew it off. It sucks, but, I blew it off. But then I started thinking about it. There is a bot that in every single Discord server that you didn't invite, that is just there. You can't block it, and it can see every single thing that you do. Now, we say...
And it may not be using it.
Well,
it very easily could be turned into using.
Oh, easily. And we say some off-the-wall unhinged shit. You guys just get a nice little nugget.
Crimes against humanity.
You guys just get a little nugget of the ball busting that we do. Well, I mean, we're constantly busting each other's balls over just some of the stupidest shit. And an AI bot that can easily just scan all that shit and just send it. Oh, this is hate speech. Doesn't matter that we're laughing and having a good time about it. No, it's, this is hate speech. This is offensive. And my fear is I'd wake up one day and all the work I put into Discord, all 3, 4, 5 fucking years of it, gone.
And we'd have no way to contact each other.
We would find ways. I think I still have you on Reddit, so I'd be able to reach out to you.
Figure it out, maybe.
But it's one of those things where it's just like, what the fuck? And then on top of that, Discord, I don't know if any of you guys listening have experienced this, but Discord's audio lately, the voice calls have gotten to the point where it's just absolute shit. It has made recording in the Discord calls almost impossible because one of the dropout, 2 of the fucking the latency lag.
It's even in the 8 months that I've been with the group recording with you guys, it's gotten noticeably worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say.
Where you guys can't hear me, I can hear you. And here's the kicker. See, I pay damn good money for my internet. I've got damn quick internet. And when Discord is getting to the point where I can't be heard, or you guys can't hear me, or you guys can't hear me, or I can't hear you, and I have to drop out of the call just to hop back in. That's where it's just like, because sure, for like Midorth, we could say, oh, it's because his internet shit. He's got shitty internet. He'll be the first one to tell you he has shitty internet. But
that smoke detector's on the same fucking bandwidth,
right? But no,
nothing interference.
But that's the thing is it's just like there's gonna be those Discord stands that are like, oh no, it's just your internet. No, it's not my internet. No, it's not my connectivity. I mean, in this call, I've heard you guys clear as day, crystal clear, and this is on a gilded server.
And I think it's going to show how much better Gilded is, because Discord. just so everybody knows, I have a fucking fantastic microphone. I went out and bought it specifically because I was like, this is like, as far as like, being like an intermediate, like beginner to intermediate person who's recording content. This is like, this has ease of use. It has quality. It has it all. You can't tell in the recordings up to this point because my mic quality sounds like shit. But it's a $300 microphone that I saved up for like a. I put aside the cash for like a month to buy it, like two whole checks. I pinched every penny I could to fucking buy it, and then the first recordings I was like, because I don't know shit about audio production. What? I was like, oh, I guess that's just standard quality. But looking back on it now,
PC.
So,
throw that $300 towards a custom built PC.
$300 for a custom built PC doesn't get me shit.
I'm not saying just 300. I'm saying just think you could have been saving up extra. Boom, that was 300 goes towards another 5. You got 8. Make one.
Well,
Aurelius, here's $300. Hang on to a fucking CPU for me for 8 months.
I actually do have a CPU sitting around if you want one.
Well, point is Discord is getting to the point where, I mean, they're going to have the guy from Blizzard, be the CEO. They're going to go publicly traded, and it's just it's gone downhill as far as
they've been doing
quality.
this fuck shit, and they aren't publicly traded.
No, they're gonna be though,
because they've already got like crazy ass fucking features behind paywalls and shit, and they've just been upping that. I think they've been cutting the file upload size consistently as well.
Yep, and even just text, bro, on Discord, you can't send anything more than like 2,000 characters at a time.
And they lock a server entrance sound behind a paywall.
Well,
I could have came in with like a fucking with glass breaking, like the Stone Cold entrance. I can't because I'm not going to pay Discord $20 a month for Nitro.
Well, and then on top of that, it's quality has just gone downhill. Midorth, for instance, can't get a fucking notification on Discord. I don't get notifications on Discord anymore, and all my notifications are turned on.
Yeah, I don't get the notification sounds anymore.
Yeah, I don't get shit. Like if I open up the app, I can see, oh, hey, somebody said something. But when the app is not being opened, yeah, I won't hear shit. I won't see shit. I won't even get fucking alerted. And it's just gone downhill so much. And it's just like, you know what? It's not worth it. And this AI bot, this spy is just been the cherry on top. So making the switch to
the spy.
Well, yeah, because I mean, what the fuck else is it? I mean, how many people realistically use Discord to edit images?
Not a lot of people. I mean, I guess they could say it's like a convenience feature for like if you sent something in a chat and somebody was like, "Oh, that'd be cool if you fucking did this to it." But it's like, yeah. I mean, I guess people do use Discord for other things, so they could have a Discord server where they're using it to work collaboratively on a project.
Sure.
That involves like art.
There's so many other applications that
if you're doing that, if you're doing that already, you don't really need AI to fucking edit the photo because I would assume you'd all be artists.
Exactly.
And if you're just using it to edit, you don't need Discord.
Yeah, you can send that shit to ChatGPT.
Or
then
you
it'll
could just
still spell shit wrong.
Not what I meant, but
or you could just use, free software like GIMP. GIMP's a good software that I use, and it's free. It's one of those things where it's just like, it doesn't make a lick of fucking sense to plug something into Discord and say, all right, let's edit this. You gotta figure Discord's editing tools and editing features are limited because, again, unless it's behind a fucking paywall, you're probably gonna be able to edit it very slightly. Maybe you could draw an image.
I can tell you,
maybe you can make a caption.
That's not going to be it. If it's a Discord bot, what I'm telling you, what it's going to fucking be is it's going to be AI.
I'm talking before the bot. With a bot now, it's fucking AI. I mean, yeah, but with before the bot, if you were using the editing program in fucking Discord, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was limited to, Microsoft Paint level of editing style and skills, if that.
I didn't even know they had a fucking program before this.
I'm assuming because you can edit images, I'm assuming it's Microsoft Paint level of quality where you can just draw on it, make shapes, put captions, type in it, that kind of
just
shit.
like a pen or some shit
nothing,
like that. Yeah, nothing
really in depth. But now they have an AI bot, which to me, it's just like, really? Y'all just were like, hey, our editing software is being heavily used. We need to have an AI bot in there just to make life a lot more convenient. Because they don't apparently pay attention to the same conversations I've paid attention to, where you have artists bitching and moaning and getting pissed off because AI is slowly replacing them. And I'm not talking the ones that feel entitled to your fucking money. I'm talking the ones that will, hey, $20, I'll do this for you. $30, I'll fucking make this look this way. They'll work with you. They'll give
I'll fucking draw you a picture for $5.
Yeah, shit like that. The ones that are doing it for the love of the game. Those are the ones that are terrified that AI is going to replace them. And Discord, in all of its fucking infinite wisdom, goes, hey, you know what? Let's use AI that will use your picture to learn. I mean, hell, the fucking dude, the company that the bot's based off of says our app only processes images when explicitly selected through Discord's Edit with Apps feature. We do not access any images/videos uploaded to Discord generally, stores images after processing is complete, and use any image/videos for AI training purposes. Now, of course, people were like, "Oh, prove it," which the company doesn't have to prove shit to you. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But nowhere in there does it say we read your shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Nowhere in there does it say, hey, it says images, we do not scan images in, generally. Okay, so there's time where you do.
How long is it until they change that and they just, literally all it would take, it's a fucking AI. All they have to do is change the fucking directive.
Yep.
And the prompt of the AI and they can scan everything that anybody's ever posted in those fucking servers and just keep it on a fucking server somewhere.
And that's my thing is it's just like, I don't like that idea. I don't like somebody coming in who doesn't know us personally and says, hey, you guys just hate speech at each other. You guys are offending
it's like, no,
each
this
other.
is consensual.
And the reason that Discord thinks they can get away with this, especially now that they're basically owned by Blizzard, is because they don't understand that competition exists and that competition is a good thing. If it was more clear that there were other apps that are on par with Discord or even better, then they wouldn't have the balls to do this. But they're so fucking arrogant and sure of themselves that they think, oh well, Discord's just the most popular platform. No one's ever going to bother going anywhere else.
Well, and because
we went on fucking Gilded.
Yeah, but to a degree, you can see where that comes from is because Apparently, people have been talking about shit like this before with Discord, where it's like they've done some shit, and with you got to pay for this now that used to be free, or they're adding paywalls to this, or they're not letting us do this. It's like they've had all those issues, and people are like, well, we need to find Discord alternatives, but then nobody's willing to actually move to those Discord alternatives, where it's like, yeah, TeamSpeak is like, there's a lot of work to get it off the fucking ground. And I don't think it has the same functionality for like server-wise bots, all the other shit, but apparently the audio is fucking immaculate if you get it set up and working right. Now, Gilded, I mean, this is fucking basically a Discord ripoff with some better shit. I mean, I'm looking at the fucking calendar right now, and with the D&D scheduling, I could fucking put down, hey, I'm working these days, and then you guys will know. Which is kind of fucking cool. So there's alternatives. The thing is like, to a degree, I could see where Blizzard would come in and be like, okay, well, they're not going to fucking leave because they haven't before and they've had this whole issue. Problem is, when you start fucking with what people can say, if you do that, or if you start getting really fucking shitty with your rules,
that's the last
microtransactions. Yeah, at some fucking point, you're going to push too far, and then they're going to leave in fucking droves, and you're going to be like, how the fuck did this happen? Now, I'm not saying it's from this fucking AI bot, because, I mean, realistically, like, there's probably nothing's going to happen with this fucking AI bot. My thing is the concern that...
For a lot of people, it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Well, it's going to be the privacy issue, which if it's a privacy issue, you probably shouldn't be using Discord in the first place because it doesn't need an AI bot to read all your conversations.
Very true.
But the thing is that, yeah, this bot could go from, because it has access and permissions to all sections and channels of your server, that yeah, it could fucking look at your information. I mean, all the bots that you add to Discord could. So the thing is like, is it doing it now? No. So, it's kind of one of those things that like, oh, it's all right for now until if they decide to, they could. And the problem is that it's forced. You don't decide. With the other bots that you add into your server, you make the decision, you make the choice to add those in there, and if it's going to compromise the privacy of the server, you actively made that decision that, hey, we want this bot. The pros outweigh the cons of maybe it could look at all of our conversations.
Well, and even then, you can limit what the bots see. So, for instance, you can make it to where the bots don't have permission to look at certain things. The
main thing with this, I think, is that there's no choice.
Exactly.
Whereas what I'm saying is with the other fucking bots, there's a choice.
Yeah.
And now, like you said, you can limit what they can fucking...
If you're posting shit, because here's my thing. Discord probably gets, hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of channels, or not channels, sorry, servers reported to them, probably daily. Now, combing through each one of those, as a human, that's difficult. That's difficult to do. And that's probably what the AI may also end up doing, is combing through channels that get reported.
Like AI content moderation.
Yeah. And it's just like, okay, so instead of...
we've had.
Well, instead of physically having to comb through it, you could just have AI comb through all of it.
And look for like keywords.
Yeah, keywords.
I think we've been doing for a while. It's just not been as advanced as now. We're getting into these like fucking LLMs that are kind of fucking creepy. That like, I guess the fucking sciencey motherfuckers are like, oh, it's not really that much. It's still just a program. But like, I don't know, man. It seems a lot more fucking advanced. Well, like way more advanced.
And my biggest issue was waking up one day and seeing all the work that I put in just gone. That's my thing. Just because some AI bot was just like, oh, hey, we were combing through this shit, and yeah, this guys
violates our terms.
Exactly. Now,
I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
The scummy part about all these fucking companies that do this shit is they have the terms of service shit. Where it's like, you can make the argument like, well, if you care that much, you should have read the terms of service. And it's like, Bro, no one has the
those.
fucking time to sit down and read 500 pages of fucking legal jargon that they're not going to understand.
Yeah, but have
anyway.
you seen that South Park episode with the fucking iPads?
Yeah, I have.
It's like the terms and conditions, and it's like, nobody reads those. Yeah, nobody fucking reads them. That doesn't mean I'll be able to sew my fucking mouth to somebody else's fucking ass.
Right.
Well,
I mean, I'm
Make the
not
fucking
a legal
human
expert either.
Sentai pad.
I am 100% sure that there has to be at least one of these companies that blatantly puts shit in like their terms of service that they know nobody is going to read that far down. That's probably just blatantly fucking illegal. But the reason that they haven't got caught is because no one fucking reads it.
Well, my favorite is,
by signing this, we get the ability to fuck your wife.
My favorite is
two things.
Two things in the terms of service. One is basically them saying, by agreeing to this, you cannot sue us. That doesn't work. Sorry. If you blatantly break the law, you can be sued. You can be taken to court.
Don't they usually put that in as like what's the fucking word that mediation, or that's not the I don't think that's the word.
There's some
where
terms
you have
of
to settle
service.
with them.
I'm
saying where you have to.
Oh yeah, no.
Businesses usually have it.
What I'm saying
you have to
is
settle with them.
Most terms of service will sit there and have in there saying
arbitration.
That you agree that you cannot sue. In layman's terms, you cannot sue. And
I'm
that you have to come to an agreement with the company.
Yeah, arbitration.
Yeah, but it's just like, sorry, that just doesn't fly.
I think though, because didn't Disney try and do that because they signed up for Disney Plus and then somebody's fucking husband died at a park, and then they tried to say, hey, you can't sue us, you have to go through arbitration because you signed up for Disney Plus and technically like fell under the same corporate umbrella or some bullshit.
But then you got the other one that is my favorite.
Just scummy. That's terrible fucking PR.
Well, you got another one that's my favorite. Hate speech. What the fuck is hate speech? It is such a broad fucking term.
And this is the guy that said he didn't want to get political or religious.
Well, I'm not. I'm getting legal. I'm getting legal. Here's the thing. When you say
same difference, but hate speech would be like but I'm saying like hate speech, it's a tough one because there's no definition for it yet. No. So what the fuck does hate speech mean? And if we define it too vaguely, if they want to put it into fucking law and they define it vaguely, what ends up happening is, somebody says something you don't fucking like, you claim hate speech, and then the laws are vague. And you get fucked over for it.
It's just like kidnapping.
Listen, that's against, in my opinion, hate speech. That's against free speech, where it's like, listen, this person can say some crazy shit, but you should be able to shoot them down in the marketplace of free ideas and have them say their crazy shit, but you're also able to be free to combat that and say, hey, this refutes everything that they just said. Because if you start saying, no, we got to ban this to the fanatics that are following that fucking thing, instead of them getting like, oh, hey, this is what actually refutes what this person is saying, and that's why this is incorrect. They're like, oh no, we're just going to ban that. Is like, oh, well, the people in that movement or that look to that and are maybe believing that or intrigued by that idea are like, oh, well, that's kind of like almost like a martyr type of thing. Where it's like, oh,
here's the thing.
They got rid of it because they can't fight it, so it must be true.
Well, it's the same argument as kidnapping. Kidnapping, the legal definition of kidnapping is very vague. It's not just
like if you lock a door on somebody who wants to leave, is that technically kidnapping?
Well, if you tell somebody to get back, like step away, you are impeding their movement, which falls under the category of kidnapping. If you tell somebody to move,
that's weird though. Verbally impeding, but if you wanted to tell me go fuck myself, I'm going to move anyways.
Well, that's how they.
If I started to physically impede you, that'd be different.
Well, that's how they get a lot of these bank robbers. They get them on kidnapping charges as well, because the person who's robbing the bank says, "You get away, back up."
Yeah, they'll say like move, get on the ground.
Yeah, but isn't that also with threat of a weapon most of the time? So that makes it different than just saying,
there's
"Hey,
different
back up,
tiers
get
of
away."
most of those
there's
crimes.
different tiers.
Isn't
like
that just
kidnapping
coercion?
there's
With,
kidnapping
isn't that
2.
coercion with a weapon though? Like that wouldn't really be kidnapping.
Well,
Like, oh, he said
so-
stand back, so I stood back. Officer, it's like, no, he said stand back with a fucking gun in his hand. That's a little bit different
Exactly.
than just saying stand
But-
back.
So there's different tiers to most of those charges. Mostly violent crime, if I'm remembering right. I have an uncle who's a police officer, so he told me all this shit. He's like, well, a lot of people think that kidnapping is like super. People think that kidnapping is like super black and white. It's like, no, there's tiers to it. There's kidnapping 1, there's kidnapping 2, all the way up to like kidnapping 4. I think,
and that falls
and it
into
depends
the
on
same
like the severity of it and like what
speech.
exactly you tell them to do, exactly where you take them.
Because I mean, then that's basically the same thing with hate speech. There's different tiers of hate speech. Oh, you know,
well,
you said something. You said something I didn't like. You said something I didn't agree with. You know, okay, how's that hate speech? I just didn't like it. It felt hateful. But then you got
a lot of people don't understand that there's already laws against hate speech. There has been since the inception of the Constitution, basically. Hate speech, as the laws are written now, is basically anything that endangers people. So, like, child pornography is technically hate speech. Because it endangers people.
There's no hate speech laws. There's a specifically...
No, there is. Hate speech, like, it's not called hate speech, but like...
Yeah, so there's no hate speech laws. What I'm saying is we're talking about something different where they're trying to make something called hate speech law. Having a law against, hey, you're harming children is different. Having a law saying, hey, you can't slander or defame people or libel against people,
I worded that wrong when I said that. What I mean is like any speech. So
the semantics matter in this shit,
right? It's
because if you don't have semantics here, people can get fucked by the vagueness down the line.
My point is all these people that are saying, "Oh, arrest him for hate speech because he said something mean." All these people that are saying shit like that. If they picked up a fucking legal book for like 2 minutes and actually read laws about speech that are illegal, like threats are hate speech, right? Calls to action are hate speech. That's shit that's been illegal for a long fucking time. So when people say we need to criminalize hate speech, it's already criminalized. Just because someone says something that hurts your fucking feelings, it doesn't mean you should make it illegal, even if it's a shitty thing to say. Even if someone says that transgender people are like abominations, which I don't agree with, they're allowed to say that. It doesn't matter that it's a horrible thing to say and it hurts your feelings. It's not actively hurting anyone. It's not a call to action to hurt anyone.
Yeah, but calling threats and calling calls to action hate speech gets you into, in the modern term talking and how people understand when you say hate speech. Number one, it's going to turn a lot of people off. But also number two is like calling it hate speech already has the connotation of like, oh, you hurt my feelings. So saying like, oh,
because of these idiots that don't understand how speech laws work.
Right, but the thing is that these things aren't called fucking hate speech for a reason. They are specific incidents of separate things that were made illegal because you don't want to be too vague, because you say hate speech, and then how are we going to define hate speech? Okay, well, we're going to define hate speech as libel, slander, defamation, threats, this, that. Like, if we did it like that, I guess if we did an all-encompassing where we laid it out very particularly, it'd be a different story. However, hate speech as of now, right now, is, oh, well, yeah, they said something that hurt my feelings, or they said something that was this, or they said something that was this. You know, like, that shit I don't agree with. Obviously, the laws we got in place makes sense to me now with the fucking libel and the slander and all that shit. But I don't know. When we start to try and generalize things, for me, I feel like it opens it up to, we get into making things more vague. If we try to reword it and then we're going to be like, oh, this is just hate speech. And then we got to be specific with these things, because you don't want to leave any room for error where somebody says something that could be taken as a misunderstanding in everyday speech, and you're just not being charitable to them that day. So you decide to make it a fucking lawsuit.
Well,
right. That's why I'm kind of glad that like culture is shifting to at least in America, from what I've noticed, the culture is shifting where more and more people, like when that hate speech BS is brought up, when it's actually bogus, people just don't really care anymore. Like, you remember like 5 years ago where every fucking college campus, there were protests for like Ben Shapiro and Charlie Kirk and shit, and there's still
we're getting
like,
real legal here, guys. This is just all legal.
We're getting political here now.
Oh yeah. You're the one who fucking brought it up, asshole. You're over here. No, I'm not being political. I'm being legal. Hate speech.
I was talking about the legal definition of what hate.
You're like,
speech
goddamn it,
is.
we were
What
talking
is
about
it?
Discord, motherfucker.
Well, we were
talking about Discord.
We're talking about Discord and their arbitrary use of no hate speech, and how that can easily backfire, especially with a bot in your servers that, one, you didn't invite, two, you cannot get rid of, three, you can't even fucking program them or give them commands.
Slacker is right. Slacker is very correct here, because like right now, I mean, like if we legally defined hate speech, we would have to be we would have to be specific with the libel and all the laws on the books that we have right now, where it's like, yeah, you have free speech up to a degree, call of action, like you can't yell fire in a crowded fucking theater, shit like that. You'd have to be very specific. But as it stands right now with policies in a company can make up any fucking policy they want. So their hate speech policy can be very vague and sometimes not applied properly, even per their policy, because that's been seen with YouTube, where like, hey, we're within policy guidelines, but then you guys are saying we're not within policy guidelines because somebody at your company has a bug up their ass about what we do.
Yeah, and that was the point of what I was trying to make, was that, you know, you have this bot in there that's going to enforce its policies. And granted, you know, I don't invite people into our server that, one, I can't trust, you know, because I mean, again, yes, we bust each other's balls even off recording. And it takes one person to fucking say, oh, you know what, that upset me. Like, it wasn't even aimed at you, but it upset you. Okay, whatever. Then they report it.
Well, that's why we don't have an HR.
Well, that's the thing.
We'd let you be the head of HR, because then we would never have any complaints to HR.
Yeah, the HR complaint would be like, you go into HR and be like, oh, you said this. What are you going to be, a fucking pussy about it? Jesus, fucking fire back or some shit.
Huh, you know what? You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you take your fucking panties out of your ass?
But no, I mean,
be a man about
that.
This.
That was why I decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's find something else. Because one, it takes that thing scanning our shit once and going, oh yeah, these guys are offensive. These guys are hate speeching each other left, right, and center.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't be wrong. They are pretty offensive, I guess.
Yeah, but here's the thing. How many of us in that chat actually take offense to what the other says?
Me.
I bet you do. Get your panties out of your ass.
I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time.
Why not fire
I don't like
back?
the way you guys talk to me. Calling me a greasy fucking wop, I don't appreciate that. Makes me feel very bad about my Italian.
Wop, right?
Oh. Fuck yeah, I don't even know what you are, you Polak fuck.
Oh, I'm just white trash.
Yeah,
so there's probably some Polak in there. How many of you does it take to change a light bulb? Too many, because you're fucking stupid.
But no, I mean, that's the thing is it's just like, you know, yeah, sure. They got arbitrary rules and policies that they're just, you know, they're bullshit. But it takes that bot scanning one time and the shit's gone. Because how many times are they going to actually go, okay, well, this bot has reported, you know, 1,000 servers today. How are they going to actually comb through what the thing reported, or are they just going to say, nope, delete? I mean, fuck, you see it on X. People post shit all the time, and these assholes in the comments at Grok, is this true?
Dude, at this point, the meme is so true. Really? You could literally say the fucking sky is blue, and someone will just be like, at Grok, is this true?
Well, dude, sometimes with the AI, like I'll do math with them, and then they'll give me a really inflated fucking number, And this is all just daydreaming about winning a fucking $2 billion lottery, so I never have to do anything in my fucking lazy ass life again. But regardless, fucking do the thing. They give me like an inflated number. I'm like, I am terrible at math. And I go,
right there
hey,
with
I
you.
don't think that's right. And then it's like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Da-da-da, and recalculates it. Like, you don't want to be a little bit more apologetic because you fucked this up. So that it will confidently give wrong answers. Even as much as we improve upon it, it will confidently give wrong answers.
Jesus Christ, it is becoming human.
Well, but that's the thing.
Yes. But also, which scares me because, like, okay, well, people have the whole sci-fi. We get it perfect so that it can help us bounce ideas off of this and that. And it's like, well, they would have to be always absolutely true, which isn't the case right now in the way these things work. So, and, things change. If you're told something is this way, for you, that becomes true, relatively, I guess. So in the future, are we going to be like fucking 50, 100 years in the future where this AI, we just take it at its word and then an alligator becomes a fucking crocodile or some bullshit and then nobody double checks it because, well, they're right.
Well, and that's the problem is we're already
I don't know
seeing
where
that.
I'm going with this.
Well, we're already seeing that in, platforms like X where these people will ask Grok or whatever the fuck its name is, if something's true, when you can visually see, yes, it's fucking true. Like, it's not hard to look with your own fucking eyes and go, huh, that looks like it's fucking true. I'm reading it. That's fucking true. And then Grok will say, yes, this is an article from such and such and such and such. And it is true. Like, the fact that you are so fucking lazy, you have to ask AI if something's true. It is fucking beyond me. And that's where we get into the...
Dude, you can't even do a Google search. Google search, it takes as much time.
Oh, and that's all where AI is scraping off of for the most part is Google. And that's the other problem is the problem is too with people when they'll search for shit, and I'm guilty of doing this too, as I'm sure most people, is you'll search for some shit and then like, oh, what is da 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 da, and you're in, say, an argument or some shit with somebody, and you literally search for the one result that aligns with you,
right?
For confirmation bias.
Yep.
So, exactly. I mean, even looking at Google sometimes, like, depending on your mindset, you might fucking still get the wrong answer. If you're having an argument whether crocodiles are dragons or some bullshit, I don't know. And then you've got 39 articles that say, hey, crocodiles aren't fucking dragons. And then you got the one article that says, well, maybe crocodiles are dragons. And then you're like, see, I was right. I was fucking right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
But AI is pulling from the same fucking shit.
But that's where it's just like, you know what? It's easier just to
some data scientist is going to look at this fucking podcast. I'm sure no data scientist is watching this, but they're going to be like, wow, this is like three fucking retards talking about something they absolutely know nothing of right now.
Very true.
And this is sad.
Podcast
if this is what society is, this is very sad.
Well, and like I was saying, that's why I just said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's switch to something else. And here we are.
Why don't we talk about Kieran O'Flanagan?
Yeah, let's talk about no, let's not talk about Kieran O'Flanagan. Let's talk about
you're gonna make me blush.
Let's talk about Balthazar Cuminass.
It's pronounced Cuminass.
It's Greek.
So
yeah, it's Greek.
Tell us about Balthazar.
Oh, I mean, what do you want to know?
Oh my God! This is why
this
man can't get a girlfriend. So could you tell me about yourself? I don't know. Tell me what you want to know.
Yeah, fuck you. I mean, it's accurate. Fuck you.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I guess Balthazar. I guess to start with, kind of coming up with him was. I'd never really played D&D before. We were getting fresh off of playing like Conan Exiles, me, my cousin, and Boss here. And I remember when you came to us for the fucking D&D shit. You're like, hey guys, I got this D&D thing going on. He's like, you don't have to stick around for long. He's like, I just need a couple people to fill in the gaps. Maybe a couple sessions. You see how it is. And now here I am, fucking 2 years later, still playing this shit with you.
Damn, you strung him along hard, bro.
I'm still thinking he only needs me a couple sessions. But yeah, that was basically. That was basically like the introduction, I guess I'll say, to it. And yeah, I'm a fucking child. So I was like, yeah, well, I'll be a wizard because they got some cool shit that they can do. And I was like, oh, it'd be funny as shit if it was like, like a wizard that deals with like cock magic. Because, I just watched South Park and I'd watched the fucking cock magic episode and I was like, all right, this would be fucking hilarious if it was about cock magic. And yeah, that's basically the birth of Balthazar Cumanas. Because, play on words, Balthazar sounds like a fucking wizard. And, Cumanas.
And how old is Balthazar?
Also very childish. Don't ask me that.
Because I think he was, when he first started, he was 25. Yeah, he was 25. Yeah. And how does he sound?
Well, I mean, he...
Oh, boy.
He sounds like this. He's a 25-year-old male. And this is a fitting voice for him. His mother always said that he was wiser than his peers. Apparently, she was full of shit. It was really just his voice sounded like an old man.
And how did Balthazar come into to cock magic?
How did Balthazar come into ass?
Oh, God, yeah, that was I'm trying to put up for on the backstory. He was behind a international. I think he was born to like rich parents, and they died. He was orphaned, and he was working at an IHOLB, which is a international house of lembas bread. And he was working there as a server or a cashier. And one night went out behind International House of Lembas Bread, ran this old man who promised to teach him secret magic that he was the only one who knew. And he learned this magic behind a dumpster. And that's where he ended up leaving that International House of Lembas Bread and going to study cock magic in a cave with a minotaur and his master of cock magic before his master died, and entrusted him with the Cockonomicon, which he is trying to fill with more and more spells of cock magic. It's my first character.
Oh my God.
And the second character that you came up with was Giovanni St. Francis of the Assisi.
Oh yeah, Giovanni St. Francis of the Assisi Yitzhak Martinelli. Yeah, good guy he was. GFYM for sure. Go fuck your mother. But yeah, he was a paladin. He was a rat.
I thought he was a guinea pig.
Oh yeah, no, he was a guinea pig. Yeah, that's right. Because a guinea.
Yeah, he's a guinea, all right.
Yeah, he is a guinea for sure. Yeah, no, Greasy Wop that character, but yeah, that was for a one shot. Yeah, I think his parents was like during World War II or this universe's version of World War II. He had to get away from Benito Mussolini, so he fled his country. And came to Solidia and became a paladin.
You said that right as I drank a huge fucking cup of water. Oh my God!
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Benito Mussolini.
Yeah, that's in the backstory somewhere. I don't know if I still got it saved, but.
And then
Benito Mussolini.
What was the other one? Kirsch. That's right, Kirsch.
Oh yeah, that was Shrek. Yeah. This is where you can see I was starting to get a little fucking lazy here. But yeah, that was a fun one. The dirty bastard just shat a hole through someone's fucking shop wall.
This fucking man came to me and said, "Hey, I want to play ogre, this, that, and the other," and basically played out Shrek for me. And he's like, "Hey, you know, I could play donkey." I was like, "Oh, I'll play donkey. That's fine." You know, and fucking he's just like, I forget how it came up, but you were like, it'd be wild if fucking donkey was like some fucking demon or some shit.
Oh yeah. Well, the problem is with you,
donkey's his patron.
I'll shoot fucking ideas off of Boss here, and that's how like most of these recent characters have come into fucking. I just need someone to bounce ideas off of, and yeah, that was fucking where Donkey popped up, where we were both going at it and figuring out that like, yeah, this is gonna be some fucking eldritch god. This eldritch god that just wants to feast on flesh. And like, I'm holding him back because I saved his life, and I'm just asking him to not kill these fucking party members. And he's only obliging because I ended up saving his life. Yeah, so yeah, goofy shit. But I remember getting that one from the name of the channel is on YouTube, but it was they have the series. It's like they got like the stick figure animation type thing where they've got like the dude with the red curly hair, and it's basically like, you know, guess what this is, and they've got like, okay, so I want to be like a paladin who's this and that, and it ends up being, you know, like a famous somebody from a famous show or from a movie or some shit like that, and they did one on Shrek, and I was like, I definitely need to do that because that sounds like fucking fun, and that's where I got the inspiration from. So shout out to that channel. I don't remember their name, but I don't think they need it because they're doing a hell of a lot better than us.
Editor, put the name here.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, put the name here.
And
yeah, that's where that shit came from.
And now let's talk about Kieran O'Flanagan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, Kieran was... I mean, we're figuring out the Fallout story, and I was like, all right, cool. So we got guns and shit, right? And I was trying to figure out something like a ghoul would be kind of cool, so I kind of went with that and figured like, well, all right, if they're a ghoul, they're gonna need some sort of like pre-war story of like where the fuck he came from. So I don't know if I was watching like Boardwalk Empire and I had gotten to the point where Charlie Cox is there as the guy who's fucking with the IRA, or what the fuck I was doing. Maybe I was listening to fucking Come Out Eat Black and Tans or some shit. I was on some bullshit, but I was like, all right, yeah, he's going to be an IRA guy. And he was trying to get explosives or some shit shipped back to fucking Ireland, or nukes shipped back to fucking Ireland or some stupid shit like that, and then got caught in the blast. So, I mean, that's where that character came from, and I like to do accents. They're shitty accents, but I do like to do them.
They're not.
So, you know, I came up with the Irish accent, you know, doing them, and Boz would know, you know, Father O'Malley. Because Father O'Malley sounds like this, basically the same person, but a little bit higher pitched. It's like, oh, you know, Father O'Malley, I like to spend a lot of time with the altar boys, really show them the Lord's guidance, if you catch my drift. So it kind of came out of that stupid shit, and then kind of morphed into, well, let's have an IRA ghoul survived into the apocalypse and has been wandering around and is a demolitions expert, because that's always fun, you know, Irish car bombs. So if there's anybody in Ireland fucking listening to this, yeah, I understand. I am a piece of shit, ignorant American. But, you know, figured I'd create that character and go with that. And it's been fun getting to fuck around with an Irish accent for an extended period of time. I did not think our Fallout campaign was going to last this long.
Oh, dude, not at all.
It has, which means I do need to get a little bit to the backstory of Kieran O'Flanagan for sure.
Oh, yeah. I've been adding on to your backstory because there's not much to work with there. But it's okay. You had a wife back in Ireland. He had a wife.
I
back in Ireland.
definitely created this man as like almost like with the same energy as a one shot or less, because fucking Giovanni had more backstory than Kieran had.
Yeah. But your character has had a wife back in Ireland, and there's going to be more exposition on your character's backstory. Because you didn't give me much to work on, but you know, your character has a paternal instinct,
Apparently a paternal instinct, which is
Probably got a few
impressive.
little ones running about at home.
Yeah, seeing all of the destruction that he's seen throughout the years too. Because I mean, that was the other thing with this character was like, he's in the IRA. We're gonna say like, with the timelines, I think we were like, oh yeah, the war, like, obviously not the Troubles because that was in the like 60s or 70s or some shit, but like, a new version of the Troubles basically broke out or some shit. And yeah, so he's seen a lot of combat and is kind of numb to wild shit, I guess you could say, that goes on, and all the death. So that's kind of where that character comes from a little bit. Also why he drinks heavily to forget and drown his sorrows.
Yeah, the man has definitely seen a lot of shit, and for sure wears a mask much more prevalent than Graft himself, because he's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, and that's the way to get through is you make a bunch of fucking jokes and shit. Try not to take things seriously, because what does it matter? They're going to be gone anyway. Especially when you're
yeah.
They're not going to last as long as you are.
When Runt was alive, him and Kieran butted heads so much because Runt was very much the type of person to wear his heart on his sleeve to his own detriment. And I feel like also to his own detriment, Kieran was the exact opposite. He wouldn't make it seem like anything was bothering him on the outside, but look at how quick it bottled up. Like, what was it, episode 3, where he tried blowing up the fucking dugout inn?
I will say they were being assholes.
I don't even think it was episode 3. I think it was like 1 or 2.
Yeah. I mean, we could say that was me playing the character very well and being like, as all those bottled emotions got to him. But like, I like to be a little chaotic slut, from time to time. I like to be a chaotic fucking neutral slut.
You?
With most of these characters.
Chaotic? No.
Oh, never at all.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see.
Well, just think about fucking Balthazar. Slutting himself out, trying to make extra money as a gigolo, and then blowing that poor lady's fucking head off. And or shooting that guy down in the fucking shooting. Who?
It was just some random fucking dude. That's what it was.
No, it was some. Did I shoot someone's? No, I shot. What's his fucking goddamn name? The guy who tried to use testicle constricted fucking whatever on my ass.
No, it was.
He was like trying to blow my fucking balls up, and then we went to his aunt to go ask a question to get like his vacuna or some shit, and she's like, get out of here, and then I fucking shot her in mid daylight.
No, you slapped. Okay, so what had happened was you.
I slapped her.
You slapped her,
and then some other dude was like, "Hey,"
it was just like, "Hey, you can't do that," and you were like, "Fuck you," and shot him in the face. It was basically. I see why you took away. Well, it was basically like, hey, this city now has a new mayor, a new governor, and this governor's enacted a bunch of laws now to basically, shift away from slavery and, give people somewhat, freedoms. And Balthazar hears of these laws and goes, you know what? I'm a speed run breaking them all.
It was like no murder, no fucking assault.
You can't brandish.
I'm a habitual line stepper.
This guy's like, you can't brandish your weapon, pulls out his gun. Oh, you can't assault somebody, slap somebody's mother. Oh, you can't kill somebody. The first guy that tells him, hey, you can't do that, he blows his fucking head out, blows his head off.
Should have minded his own fucking business.
And then my favorite was when he got the Love's Bite bow and arrow. He called it the Johnny Sins. and fucking
Yeah, Johnny's sin.
yeah, and just shoots a random fucking spectral cock arrow into the open and kills some child's mother who was just trying to get her son some food. And he's like, "Oh God, how did this happen?"
Where did that arrow come from? As I sheath my bow.
As he takes the fucking little bit of bread off of her that she bought for her son, and he eats it right in front of him. And then he tries to adopt this child by calling him George Michael, which it's just like, what the fuck? It just, I mean, when you talk about habitual line stepping and a chaotic slut, I mean, Balthazar really just fills those shoes and then some.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember half of these things that you're telling me right now.
They're in recording.
This is the first time. This is the first time I'm hearing it. The first time you're telling me. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Wow, that's crazy. This is the first time you're telling me this.
This is how we find out that Balthazar has BPD.
Yeah, no shit. We find this out through fucking through D&D.
But
I don't even know. I don't even remember half of it happening. I like to live day by day, take it as it comes. You know.
I'm a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. You know.
And then that woman that you shot in the face, that was purely because the DM got tired of, your antics. Oh, she wants to get into gunplay, so I hold my gun to her head. It's like, God damn it.
Oh my God.
All right.
Was fade to black not an option?
Nope. He didn't want to fade to black. He wanted to play it all the way through. He kept grabbing the scene. He said, and then we go back to me. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think I did do that. I was like, and then we go back to Balthazar. I think I was like doing half DM shit
Dude,
too.
you weren't just stepping the line. You were fucking breakdancing on it, doing fucking windmills and shit.
And then that's when it's just like, okay, roll a d20. This man rolls a d20. Didn't matter what fucking roll he got, honestly, because he was going to shoot that woman in the face just to end the fucking shit. Just to end it, because I was tired of it. I forget the roll that you rolled. It was a low roll, I think. But even if you got a natural 20, nope.
Blew her fucking brains out. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. If I my fucking finger, my hands don't lose all fucking control. He's like, nope, doesn't matter.
He's like,
nope, you fucking shot her.
He tried to
should have unloaded the gun. Should have pushed your fucking face down into the pillow. Unloaded the gun while it was down there. I'm like, I don't know that fucking advanced techniques. I ain't never gotten a bitch before.
Oh shit. But yeah, then Kieran's kind of like the watered down, okay, I have a few sessions under my belt and I kind of know how the game plays more so now. That complete freedom doesn't mean complete freedom.
I'm gonna have to go back to fucking Balthazar though, who's just off fucking rails.
He's gonna write a fucking guide to like successfully picking up women. Step 1, wear a condom. Step 2, unload your handgun.
Step 2, make sure handgun is unloaded at all during sexual encounters.
But yeah, those are some pretty fucking funny characters, all of them. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
I'm not.
I like to think
lie.
that like at some point I'm going to play a character that's like 90% joke, like. The first campaign that I ever did with you guys, which was the Small Tales.
Yep.
With Yori the Rat. It was like a tester character. It was like he's not super serious, he's not super funny. I'm just gonna play him like a normal character and kind of just see what happens with the plot. And then so I was like, and I want to be clear, there's nothing wrong with the rest of these guys playing funny ass characters. I think it's great. But I quickly realized, like 2 out of these 3 other guys, are playing characters that are just like 90% jokes for the laugh. So I'm gonna try to be the anchor. Like me and Mydorth, we're gonna try to be the fucking anchor, like root it in one place so that this one shot doesn't go like a million different fucking ways. Didn't matter.
Nope, because you
Find
had
that out pretty quick.
You had a you had a Jewish
Tenley
goblin
on his bed, rubbing himself with money.
And a fucking Italian guinea pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that story went fucking off the rails quick.
Yeah, I think I missed the last session for that too, which was a shame because that one.
No, you were there.
No, I think it was only 2 or 3 sessions, right?
I know you missed one of them, but you were there, I think, for the last one.
I think I might have missed one where it was like major fucking. And I think what the hell was Richie playing?
He was playing Tenley, the Jewish goblin.
Yeah, Tenley Kesef. Yeah, he was playing Tenley Kesef, and he tried to sell you guys out for money. I missed that session.
He tried to get fucking a refund on free soup.
Yeah, didn't he actually get it though?
No,
Got it is the thing.
He got it.
No, he didn't get it.
He
He didn't get a refund. The guy.
I'm pretty sure he did. I thought he did.
No, he didn't get a refund. He tried.
So funny.
He pulled everything. Oh, this soup's a little cold. Can I get a refund, please?
Waiter. Oh,
Jesus! And then he had the 2 whores carrying gold back from the cave of the orange kobolds that you guys viciously slaughtered off of just his word.
Yeah, we single-handedly destroyed the economy for that entire fucking region because now like a fucking like livestock hamlet has all the fucking wealth from another nation that fell.
Which is fucking hilarious because I gotta give you guys props. You guys did not metagame that shit one bit. You didn't question Tenley because he was the only one that spoke Draconic. You guys didn't question him at all. You just took him at his word. Even though you the player knew, like, oh, this guy's full of shit. I gotta give you guys props to that. Not once did you question him.
That made the payoff, like the fucking face off between him and Yori at the end, like so much more impactful.
Oh, 100%.
Because at that moment, like Yori realized, oh,
this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah. And in Yori's mind, like this obviously isn't objectively the reason why, but in Yori's mind, he was no better than the people that like discriminated against him for having no fucking legs in the hamlet that he grew up in. He's like, we just slaughtered this entire fucking group of people because they're different.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And because of gold. A story as old as time itself.
Oh, shit.
Just couldn't keep his greasy mitts off those shekels.
That shit had me dying.
Oh, shit. Which brings us to our last point. What's the fucking song recommendation?
Yeah.
Song recommendation.
Yeah, so every episode, I at the end I do a song recommendation because I love music. I mean, doesn't everybody? But yeah, so the song for this week is "Behave" by Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
Oh, I heard about them.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, that motherfucker comes up on like TikTok and shit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this type of fucking style, this type of that." He's like, "You should go listen to Dexter and the Moon Rocks," and it's him. He is Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
You guys should just listen to that one guy. He happens to be me.
That's exactly how his videos go.
I wonder if that actually
Talk about guerrilla
works.
marketing.
It does work.
It
does work.
We need to get Balthazar to do that. You guys should go follow me on YouTube and watch my shenanigans.
We need to cut a promo with Bocephus fucking promoting the Nuka-Cola traveling carnival.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
You understand that I'm gonna have like a black voice, right? It's gonna have.
I can give it a try.
Oh, let's hear it.
I could give it a try.
Oh God. Now I actually have to do it.
Oh shit.
That's all right. We can cut this.
Oh shit, dude.
No, we ain't
if it's like
this is a raw reel. We're doing it raw.
We're not gonna cut it if it's bad.
Even if it's bad, we're doing it.
Do it.
Ah, you left. Pussy.
He's like, I'm not ready.
He's like, I'm scared.
Okay. Oh, God, what would you even say? I don't know.
Say you jive turkeys.
Oh,
There you go. Just talking to regular. Hey,
you
y'all.
jive turkeys.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
Shit.
Oh fuck, that's terrible.
It's okay. Midorth cosigns on this. I talked to him about it beforehand. He totally cosigns. Don't ask him though.
He gave you the black card.
He actually did give me the pass. He's like, you guys could say it. I don't care.
And this on a worse note, I guess. Fuck.
Dude, like 3 weeks ago, we were having a full, like, you, me, him, and Max were having a full fucking text conversation on Discord talking about how we were gonna remake a fucking scene from Roots with him as the fucking slave.
He was about
Oh my
it.
god.
He was all down for it.
He was like, I'm
Like,
What the fuck did I miss?
He was like, my dog's gonna be good for Massa because they gives him foods and sleeps.
You
It's
think
like, oh
that's
my
bad?
god,
You think
he
that's
was more
bad?
committed to it than I was.
You think that's
I
bad?
can't put this on YouTube
I'll-
anymore. Jesus Christ.
When I'm gaming with him, we're playing, whatever game. He'll go like, "Oh, I'm gonna go grab some resources." I'm like, "All right, you go do that." He goes, "Yes, I go do this." He fucking hits me with it randomly. It's like fuck. He's like, "Do I get to sleep in the big house?" It's like fuck. It's like, damn, dude, what the fuck?
I mean, this is nothing new. Remember when I quoted the fucking plantation owner from Django, like word for word?
Oh god.
Oh man, he takes shit in stride. I tell you what. But yeah, on that note, we're gonna end this recording before we start pulling out our Burger King crowns. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Have a wonderful day,
Later,
ladies and
everyone.
gentlemen.